Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Turn Right Machine Works. My name is Keith, and we're here in the shop with a new project once again. This particular project is to go ahead and modify an oil pickup tube to configure to the shorter version. This is a Perkins Diesel, and this is in an antique LiftAll fork boat loading unit, and these have sub-level fork droppings up over the seawall, putting a small hull vessel into the water. And anyway, these antique LiftAlls down at the marina, the antique collection, beautiful. I've never seen maintenance done on vehicles like these are. Anyway, they got a spare engine, and this is the only thing that lacks that engine from being completely put together so that they have a long block. So they can lift one out, they can drop another one in, and they can rebuild. And the shorter version of this, I actually have a couple pictures, and this will show you the difference between the short version and the long version. Now, while I was recovering, they sent both of these to me, and in the living room, in the recliner, I went ahead and made this cardboard template, and so each of them was able to go ahead and pop in here. All right, and then I was able to compare the difference between the two, and this is the outline for the smaller one here. What I plan to do, we're gonna be reusing the flange, we're gonna be reusing that standoff, and we're gonna be reusing the screen. We need to bend this so that it curves more. We're lacking about 20 degrees more bend. Then I'm gonna be cutting it somewhere in the straight, and then after I remove this, I'm gonna be cutting this straight in to butt up to that. And then we're going to sweat on a sleeve. You can't have any butt welds, otherwise I'd be able to cut this and cut this, just weld those two together, have that over there. I don't want, this is an oil pickup tube. It's very important that you don't stop sucking. All right, you don't want no air, and you can't stop the oil flow to the engine. And having a 1 inch or so long sleeve, silver soldered all the way around here, is going to be better than if it was solid. And I'll be able to resolder the flange on this end. It's got to change a little bit of angle difference. There was 2 degrees difference. And I've got to cut this one off down to here to where this is height off the bottom is 2 inches. And then we'll be able to put this piece together. This piece will come off of here. I'll straighten this. It gets a curve, and then it actually lays along the back side of the radius here. All right, now I'm going to show you. I have a homemade bender, and we're going to be talking about bending my shapes, increasing my corners, and all of that. But first, we're going to go into the other room for a sticker break. What's a sticker break? Well, come on, follow me. All right, guys, we're on sticker break, and the other day we were putting up a couple stickers here, and I actually had some more that were stashed for a while in another area here, and Aaron just gave me an email reminding me when I was laid up and I was in the recliner. I think it was only like 2 days out of the hospital from surgery, and Aaron Bifer, Bulldog Welding, sent me a nice care package, and got some koozie cup holders in here, and he's got some red rags here with Bulldog Welding on there. That's really cool. And ta-da! Got some stickers in here, and hey, I really fancy this one here. And we have another small, I have 2 areas here still on this main panel before we go over to here. And I think Aaron, I'm gonna take your sticker here. There we go. And we're gonna put you right there. I like to have a little bit of spacing in between, so I didn't want to like crowd them right next to each other. All right, Aaron, you're on the collection here. Now you can send me another one if you want. I'm gonna build another collection wall over by the little lathe there, so that I start seeing more of the stickers in the background. I think it's really cool. Aaron also sent me a card, and he sent me some other little small stickers. And what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to throw the koozie cups and the rags and some of the other stickers, and I'm going to add those into what's in your box toolbox giveaway, and do some more sharing on this. Okay. All right, and we just got this today, and I just sent off Aaron, 5 other people that have been sending me stickers that I put up here the other day, plus a few others that I was lame, but I had their envelopes, and their envelopes were all paper clipped together, sitting on my desk for that special day. And yesterday was the day to make them out. This morning was the day to mail them. And I just got these from Stan, Barzy Industrial. Those are really cool, Stan. All right, and we're gonna go ahead. What do I hear outside? You know what? It might be it's street sweeper day. See, the winter. This is like spring now, so we go around and we pick up all that sand and salt that gets spread out on the road. So that's what I hear in the background. All right, Stan, let's go ahead. I think I'm gonna put your sticker right next to my walk to talk here on this side here. I like it right there, up high. And I'm going to put your other one on my new wall as soon as I get that squared away and I get some more of the stickers over there. And a little bit of spacing right there. Pretty cool. I like the looks of the gear there too, Stan. That's awesome. All right, that's enough for our sticker break. Enjoying it. Thank you guys very much. Okay, we got a 4-inch piece that we're gonna be chucking up here. We gotta open up our jaws here. All right. All right, we can go on a little bit. Let's see. There's about 1 inch. We don't want too much sticking out because we're gonna be putting some pressure on here. Oh, let's go ahead and get a good healthy amount of jaws in here. Okay, let's go ahead and slap our indicator on here. Okay, we're about 100 thousandths off here. All right, we're down to about 1 here now. About a half. All right, we're around 0. How's she looking there? Looks good. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to bring this flat on the end here. We're going to get rid of all of this stuff here. So I think I'm going to take the parting tool and I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to part it off about 7/8 of an inch in there. It's going to be about the fastest way to part that off, and I'll have to extend this out a little bit. I'm just bringing this over here so that I can square. Okay. And we said 7/8, but it's really only 3/4 from this face here. And there we go. Okay. And I am right. This is about 86/20 or so. So we're just going to slow this down a little bit. It's going to be a pretty good challenge to take that high speed and go ahead and create a shape in there. We may rough it out with the parting tool itself. These are all blue chip. About time for a new squirt bottle. I used to have a squirt bottle for getting down in deep, but I think it had an accident. This might also be a piece of 4140 heat treat. Okay, of course, I had a malfunction with the amount of room I had there, and it stopped the video. We did have to, we lengthened this out and then we went in there. I had no problem parting it off, and I did catch it with my Allen wrench just like that. And it was just a little bit ago. I've had a little break since I come in here. All right, now we're just going to go ahead and we're going to face that off. We're going to blow this off first, and we're going to every time we use our parting tool, we reset it back to the short length that we always work at it. Just so we don't want to needlessly use it sticking out that far. And what I have is the back butt end. I just make sure it doesn't stick back any farther than the back or the butt end of the tool block, so that it can sit up on the counter with no problem. All right. Okay, we should be able to speed this one up now. I'm just feeding it by hand. All right. There we go. Give it a little feed. Okay, we've got a good flat there. Now we can come in and we can drill and create our 1-inch bore, which will fit the 1-inch pin. And I'm going to move this over the side here now. But the reason why I chose to part this off instead of just facing all that material off is so that I had this disc. Now I can finish boring this out, or just slightly, and I can create a bore and a diameter for using in the arbor press, and it'll come in real handy. Setting things out of the way here. Okay, let's go ahead and first off, we're going to go ahead and we're going to set this even with the edge. All right, it's not rubbing, it's not catching, so we're at least 0. If not, we're started just a thou or so. From the edge, we set 0 there, and I think that's about 1/8 of an inch right there. Okay. Okay, we'll just go 1/4 inch in. 1/4 inch in. Okay, and then I'm going to set, I'll set my travel dial for 0 there. And we're just going to come in and put a mark there. Alright. Now we're going to go over 7/8 of an inch. Or 3/4 of an inch, I should say. Right there. Okay, that's 3/4 of an inch to the 3/4 of an inch. We'll go over 7/8 of an inch. 875. All right, that's 3/4 on the inside, 1/8 inch. That'll be 1 inch on the total width right there. Okay, now we're gonna come back to the center, and the center is going to be right there, 7/16. All right, we'll set a 0 there. We're going to plunge in. We know that we're going to be just about 1/2 inch on the depth right here. So we're going to part in just shy of that 1/2 inch. Then we're going to sidestep it. And we're going to kind of rough this thing out before we get that 1 inch high-speed tool bit in here. There's 200 thousandths. $300,000. $400,000. And we'll just stop and we'll just double check, making sure that we're 400 thousandths in. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting 400 thousandths there. Okay, that's about 475. All right, so now we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to sidestep at 150 because I want to come in, but I don't want it to catch the side and roll into the groove there. This is hot, pretty good pressure here, and of course I'm going to stay away from that full 1/2 inch or the 475. I'm going to back it off, and I'm going to probably plan. We can kind of look at this, and I'd say hold that back to about 400 on the depth. Okay, and now I'm going to take 150 the other side of that. Okay, I'm feeling my insert's a little dull. We're going to change that out. This grate I'm using on this is 4225. And let me blow that with a little air in there. I don't like any grit or anything else being between these wedge type bits here. We'll back it off so I can get my tool in here a little bit. There we go. Alright, and does the other one really look... Yeah, it's a little worn on the edges. Okay. Here we go. We're back at it. Yeah, see there? It's cutting a little bit more on that side before it even gets there. A lot easier cutting. Okay, that's like 200 deep there. Alright, there's our 400. Alright, we're gonna put our 1 inch up here again. Okay, we're looking at our 1 inch again here. And so we made the center one close to like 475, 400, and then out here we're gonna step out one more 150, and then we'll go to like 300. We'll take this side here first. There's 200. There's 300. Okay, there's 200. And there's 300. Okay, we're going to change out and we're going to put our high-speed steel in here. We may go in and dress that up just a little bit. I don't know what we were cutting with it. It doesn't look dull. It just looks like it has been used. Okay, let's come over here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this up here. And I'm kind of looking at how that scale sits on there. And whether we're above or below. Now I'm going to get a square to sit on my thing. It looks darn close, and I just want to make sure that it is. Okay, I laid a square and I eyeballed it down the side, and it definitely is below center slightly. Ever so slightly. Alright. There's even with that. Set it at 0. Come in 250 thousandths. Okay, and that side should be even with that, and the other side should be even with that one. Pretty close, within reason. This bit is slightly under the 1 inch, I believe, and it's like 900. So we should add another 50 thousandths to it. Okay, we add another 50 thousandths. to it, and that should be about center. All right, let's see if we're slow enough. Okay. All we got to do is have a light colored chip. We don't want any. We don't really want any blue ones or dark ones. Okay, we're going to slow it down a little bit more. Okay, now we'll start coming in and we'll start playing on the sides and kind of coming in and out. We'll go on down this side here first. Okay, now we'll come out towards the side on here. I lost the wrench. Okay, coming back over this other side here. Now I'm just going down the middle and I'm just rocking it back and forth a little bit. It sure beats going in and being able to groove it a little bit before, so you don't fight that chatter all the way down in there. You can save that chatter for the very last bit when you're worried about your finish. As I say, the best cut is always the second to the last one. Okay, I'm going to pull that out and check the pipe fit. Okay, we're trying our tubing in here. And that's actually, this tubing is a little fat. This is actually 120 or so. We were figuring 1 inch. And see what we were at here, and we were just trying to stay just under that 1 inch diameter, which we were. This is 980. I moved you over that side because I need to get my face in here. Now, not right down in there, you know, when I'm not gonna suck my beard in there. I paid good money for my glasses, so I can be 16 to 18 inches away, and my face is not getting in my work, even if it might look like it close on the camera. All right, I'm gonna come down in here close. I'm looking at the side over here. Bring you in just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to take this outer side here first. I can go 20 thousandths over. And I'm just coming straight in to where I'm just about down there at the bottom of the root again. Just about where I was holding it. Okay, then I'm going to start going in towards the middle, rolling that side down. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on this side here. Okay, I'm touching over here on the side, so I back up and I go that way about 20,000. Now I'm going to come in until I'm about, you know, quarter of the way down in there. Now I'm just kind of letting it roll in towards the center. Okay, see, I'm down there at the center now. Now that supposedly was about 475 on the depth. Now I'm just kind of going down the side and around the bottom and around back up to the far side here. Okay, we've been going back and forth and just kind of whittling it out, looking underneath here, and we got a good feel for it. And I think that's gonna be pretty cool. It shows a little slight gap right here. We are at that dip, and the width is out to the size of the tubing now. All right, this is just a 1/2 inch pilot drill we're putting in here. I think we're deep enough. Oh, we'll have to get that. Plenty deep. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to take it to 63/64 and then a 1 inch reamer, and then we should be to the size of the hole. This bit is leading just a little bit on this side here over this side here. But you can see the hole is still tight to the flute. Okay, that's the bottom of our hole. Okay, now this is our reamer. We're going to go ahead and slow it down again. Okay, here's our 1-inch pin. And it's kind of rusty, but it's slipping in and out of there. Okay, now we'll go ahead and break that edge there, that and that and that, and we'll part it off. Okay, I'm just loosening up my blade again. I've got it set in here. And all I need to do is come in. I just don't want to come in and then have to change this in the middle of this cut here. Okay, bring it in here. We ended up cleaning that other side up about 200 thousandths by the time we come in for that radius that we felt comfortable with. And we're going to let it run right there. We're going to part it off at 200 past that side. Okay. Now I think for this one here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the drill chuck back in with a round piece of rod. Just stick it in there so it'll catch the item. It's a good best way to do that. Okay, let's go. The camera says I got 7 minutes of film. I just didn't want to miss 2 parting offs in a row here. Okay, that's a little slow. We can go faster than that. More better. They come off gold and then they turn blue afterwards, which is ideal. Okay, now we're going to take just a small break from parting. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and reach in here. Give a little stroke there. A little stroke there. Just so I'm breaking all of those edges. Okay, now we can go finish parting. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me grab a rag here. Because I want to grab it. Okay, and pretty good finish. All we need to do is go ahead and just we'll deburr that right there, and I think I'll leave it, even if Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to complain about that. We're talking about a bender here. It's not even going to rotate. This is going to be pretty much stationary, and we'll be bending the tubing around it. Okay, this is really looking nice. This piece fits in here good. Make a horseshoe clamp over here that'll get welded to a round stock. We're going to machine down this piece of material to be a roller that fits in with this pin here, and then we'll be able to pull this around and go ahead and increase that radius about 20 degrees and match up to our template. All right, until part 2, get her done.